Hello, this nature talk is about tagging monarch butterflies. This afternoon, my grandson, my granddaughter, my wife, and I spent, what do you think, 45 minutes?
Yeah.
Tagging monarch butterflies with the Buchanan County Conservation Board. We were part of a larger group, but we contributed our share. How many did we get, you think?
Like 17.
You think 17? Okay. Out of a larger sum. So there's quite a few monarchs now that have tags from this area. You want to explain what we had to do?
We had to catch them in a net and then twist it so they didn't get away. And then there was the person that helped to do the thing. They would put a sticker on it, and then we had to tell if it was female or male. Male is if it has 2 dots, female if it doesn't, and then we have to release them off the finger or your nose.
Yep, and she did take a sample too to see if they have a parasite. So I think we contributed to citizen science, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Did you have fun?
Yep.
Would you do it again?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for watching this nature talk. If they turned out, I'll include some photos and some video. Thanks for watching this nature talk.
We're going to be doing some monarch tagging, which is a citizen science program out of the University of Kansas. And we have the wonderful resource here of Bryantsburg Prairie. This is a small little remnant prairie, and the purple flowers that are out here right now are meadow blazing star, and they are a blooming flower during the migration that is like irresistible to monarch butterflies. As long as there are monarch butterflies migrating in the fall, I think that if you have meadow blazing star, you'll have at least a few of them in your sites when you see that. So this prairie has quite a bit of that, and it's going to be easiest for us to catch those butterflies today if we catch them while they're sitting on the blazing star. So that's the way we're going to catch them. So if I forget to give information on how to catch them, remind me. So we're going to start out. Again, welcome to the monarch tagging. We're going to start out with monarch life cycle. So I'm going to guess most of you have done something or know something about the life cycle of a butterfly. And this life cycle is a picture of it here. What does it start as? What does that butterfly start its life as? An egg, absolutely. So the egg is very tiny. Have you all seen monarch eggs before? Well, if you have not, then you need to come see. So monarch eggs are little tiny white dots. Right there is a monarch egg. And they're kind of pointy on the top, and they have little lines that go down the side. And if you have eyes that are young like all of yours up there, you can see that pretty good. I can't see it hardly at all anymore. But a little pointy edge to it. So pointy on the top, tiny little lines down the side. And those eggs are laid only on milkweed. Now there are 200 different kinds of milkweed in the United States, and about 15 here in Iowa, 5 of which are pretty common. But they lay that egg on a milkweed plant because that's the only food their caterpillars are going to eat. About 3 days later, it hatches. And then the egg is what's next after the egg? A caterpillar. The caterpillar goes for about 2 weeks, a little more, a little less, depending on the temperature. And then it'll make a J and hang from a J from a little bit of silk that it puts on a plant or a post or the top of a screen in an aquarium. And it'll hang there for about 18 hours. And after about 18 hours, it starts to push its skin off one last time, and that skin goes up to the top. For a split second, it hangs from this dead skin while it takes this little black cremaster and sticks it into the silk. And it's kind of like the little hooks on Velcro. It has to wiggle around a little bit to get that cremaster stuck into the silk, so if the wind blows, it's not going to blow off of it. And then it'll rest again for about 14 days in kind of this chrysalis shape that we're familiar with, and it'll change to the black and orange about a day before it's ready to come out. And then it takes only a couple hours to come out of the chrysalis, a few more hours, or a couple minutes actually, to come out of the chrysalis, a few hours to get all the way enlarged and dry, and then it flies off and starts that cycle over again. Except for this time of year. This time of year, the monarchs are not reproducing. They are not reproductive. Except for the males. Males are always reproductive, right? Every species all the time, males are always reproductive. But the females are not reproductive, and they are all starting to head and concentrate their energy and head south to Mexico. So now the part of their life cycle they're doing is migration. So they are heading from all over the eastern United States and Canada down to the mountains of central Mexico, where they overwinter in roosting sites where there are millions of monarchs. And if you look at those pictures, you can get an idea of one tree or a couple of trees. And then imagine a space as big as a football field, full of trees like that. It is one of the most amazing spectacles of nature that you can see, and if you ever get the chance to go to Mexico and see it, I strongly encourage you to do that. You can't describe it, and it's an experience that's worth whatever you have to do to get there, and it's an amazing thing. In the spring, those monarchs do start becoming reproductive. They'll mate down here in Mexico, they'll fly until they find sufficient milkweed and start laying their eggs, and then they die somewhere down here. So if they die down here, how do we get monarchs back up here in Iowa? What?
New butterflies.
New butterflies. The eggs hatch, right? And they become caterpillars that become butterflies, and those butterflies fly up. So by the time we see butterflies in May, it's already the children of the butterflies that are leaving now. And these butterflies are the grandchildren or great-grandchildren or great-great-grandchildren of the last butterflies to go to Mexico. But somehow, never having talked to a parent, they know how to get back to the same places in Mexico that they have always gone to, which science has not found out an answer for yet. So we just have to attribute that to a miracle of creation, being able to do that. So what we're going to do today is we are going to do 2 citizen science programs. We are going to put little stickers or tags on the butterfly's wings that each has a unique individual identification number. So if that butterfly is found somewhere else, they can look at that identification number and tell where it came from and who put the sticker on. And we're going to take a little tape sample of the scales on the butterfly's abdomen to test for a parasitoid called, you can say it, Ophryocysis electrocera, something like that. I don't know, it's Latin, I don't speak Latin. OE is what scientists just refer to it, it's really short. And it's a little parasite that can be on the scales of the butterfly. If the caterpillar eats those scales, then it can develop so much of that parasite inside of it that it never comes out of the chrysalis. Or it can have a lower infection and it'll have some and it'll pass it on to the next generation. Monarchs with OE look normal for the most part. They're normal size, they're normal coloration. Their abdomen may be a little less white than a healthy monarch, so that's one way that you can kind of tell. But the biggest thing that is an indicator is just that they're not as healthy. They won't make it to Mexico as likely. So monarchs that are infected tend not to end up down here as much. So our population of butterflies tends to be rid of that parasite a lot of the time every year. So we have about a 10 to 15% incident rate of OE typically in this part of the country. For butterflies here in the southern United States, where they can overwinter all year long, it's about 100% infection rate because they don't have that migration to kind of weed out some of the weaker individuals. So we're going to test for that OE parasite as well. We won't know because you have to use a microscope to see those spores. So we won't know, but we'll take those samples and we'll send those off so that they can get an idea of that. So questions on what we're going to be doing? Well, then let me get out this monarch and show you exactly how we're going to do it. So this one was out here on one of those purple plants earlier today. And as we do our citizen science, we have to record data. And the data we're going to record is simple stuff that we can either see or we already know. And it's on, I want to double check. We had some other folks come in on my thing. I want to make sure who's here. Driscoll's, are you here?
Yep. Yes.
Johnson's. No? How about Sheely's?
Yep.
Quartz? Okay. I want to make sure I have that information because if your butterfly is found somewhere, I want to be sure and let you know, and I want to make sure I have that. So these are the actual stickers we're going to put on the Monarch butterfly. They are a sticker that is developed by the 3M company. The adhesive on this sticker was tested for 3 years in weather chambers to get a particular adhesive that sticks regardless of the weather conditions. When I went to Mexico last, which has been a while, in 2009, we found a butterfly in Mexico, took a photo with a telephoto lens. The sticker that was on it on March 7th came from Iowa, Clinton, Iowa, the previous September. So it sticks pretty well. It was still on there. So the sticker goes on this section of the wing that looks kind of like a mitten here. And again, tests have determined the place to put it. If you put it here, their center of gravity and their balance stays very even from side to side. It doesn't seem to affect their flight any more than you carrying your backpack to school, right? So you can tell it's on, right? And sometimes your backpack's heavier than other times, but for the most part, it's just kind of something that they get used to and they figure out how to balance with. When I have you guys put your stickers on, I will hold the sticker on the end of my pencil and I'll hold the sticker right over that spot, and your job will be to take your finger and thumb and to reach over the butterfly and to press it on tightly. Just like any sticker, if you just barely push it on, it's not going to stick, so you do have to pinch tightly. Monarch wings are like your hair, so if I pinch your hair, can you feel it? And they can't feel it if you pinch their wings. Now if you rub or pull, by rubber pull or tug, then you can feel it, right? Same thing with the butterfly. So you're going to just press down tightly, and then you'll either take that butterfly yourself and put it on your nose till his feet will hang on and then give you a butterfly kiss, or you can give it back to me and I'll put it on your nose for you. Or if you really don't want it on your nose, which why wouldn't you want a butterfly? And you can put it on your finger if you want. So the data we need with this tag is all of this stuff. So the first thing we need is the tag number. Read that bottom line right there. What does it say?
I can't read it.
Oh, come on.
I can read it.
Bottom line.
375.
But what are the letters?
A-L-E-C.
A-L-E-C. I like it. I can remember that easily. It's ALEC this year. My tags are ALEC. A-L-E-C 375. And they go in order. The next one's 376, then 377, then 378. They just go in order up to 399 on this tag sheet. So that's the first thing we need. Then we need the date. Today is what?
30th.
30th of what?
August.
So 8/30/25. Then we need to know if this butterfly is a male or female. So who can tell me if this is a male or a female? Okay, I'm going to hold it open so that somebody can tell me. Lincoln, do you know? Come on up, Lincoln. Come up and tell me how you know.
There's some spots, Lincoln.
What are you looking for?
A boy.
It is a boy, you're right. How do you know?
She's gonna tell you. He's like, my mom said it was a boy.
All right. So does anybody else know how to tell it's a boy? Come on up and show us. Use this pencil as a pointer.
Watch, so you know.
All right.
The black dot.
See that black dot on the black line? One on each side? That tells you it's a male. Females have darker black lines, but no black dots on them. Okay? So it is a male. Then we need to know if it was wild. Did we catch it out here as a wild butterfly, or was it raised from a caterpillar? I caught this one out here, so it's wild. And the location where we're letting it go. So this is Bryantsburg Prairie in Hazleton, Iowa. And then the city, state, and zip. And I put, in addition to all of that, your name, whoever you are who caught the butterfly. Okay? So I'll put your name, and I have all the contact information from when you registered, and we can contact you if that butterfly is found.
That's awesome.
All right. So then, after I get all that written down, then we're going to put the sticker on. So again, I will hold it on the end of the pencil.
A bug got in my eye.
Yeah. A bug in your eye?
More.
So I hold it on the end of the pencil like this. It'll be your job. I'm going to let you do it here
I don't see it in
to
there.
pinch it on. So reach across with your finger and thumb. Pinch that on. Excellent.
You look good. Good job,
All
Bubba.
right.
Good job.
Then we'll get his feet to hang on. Do you guys know how many legs an insect has?
73.
8,
Not 8.
6.
How many?
6.
So how many does this butterfly have?
You're crazy, lady. Okay.
Oh, count. How many does she have?
4.
He have
Oh,
4. It sure appears like he has 4 legs, right? But he actually has one more pair that he never uses. They're folded up here against his abdomen, right up front here. So that's his other pair of legs right there. So he does have 6, but he only ever uses 4. And he's got little tarsi or claws on the end of his feet, and when I pull away, you can feel them on your finger, but if you just let him on your finger and he lets go, you won't feel them at all. And the last thing I want to show you is his proboscis. So if you look right here, I'm pulling it out on the pencil. That is how long his proboscis can go before it rolls back up again into a small little curl that he can wind down. So that's what he uses to drink his nectar. All right. Then we're going to take a quick sample. Will you be my scientist assistant? We're going to take a quick sample with some paint, some tape here of his abdomen scales. When he sticks that abdomen out, males also have, besides the 2 dots, they have little claspers on the end of their abdomen that they clasp a hold of the female with, and we're just going to rub a little bit on there, and you can see those scales right on there. And I'm going to put them on this other piece of paper. Will you hold that butterfly?
I'm gonna peck your head.
All right, you can stick them on your nose if you want.
My hair's
Well, on your toe.
Oh, nose is so much better.
There you go. Fly it away.
He did fly away.
Don't catch him again,
So-
okay, guys?
So, generally speaking, on sunny days when the monarchs leave here, they're like, I got caught, I'm out of here. But there's a few that'll come back and that'll stay and will be out here. We did do some tagging out here on Thursday. We tagged about 70 butterflies out here. So if you catch a tagged butterfly, bring it in. It's important for us to know if they're hanging around in one place, or maybe somebody in Minnesota tagged one and we can catch that one and put it on here. If you catch a tagged one, you win a prize.
Whoa!
So just let me know.
Where'd that one go?
It's right there. You'll have to see. That would be me.
Let me rephrase that. If you catch a tagged one not from today, one from Thursday counts.
Oh,
but not
there's
from today.
conditions. All right, let it go.
Actually, I don't care. The prize is pretty minimal. So you can probably still get a prize.
Probably there. It's in the middle.
Oh man, we're getting the line up here. That's a good thing. All right, just pinch that on. Yours is kind of small, so I'm just going to indicate that it's a little bit small on the sheet here. And there you go. You can put it on your nose or wherever you might want to put it.
That's cool.
Yes.
All right. Male or female? It is a female. See, no dots there.
Yeah.
And your name? All right, pinch that on.
Yeah.
Okay, just a small little sample here. And there you get your butterfly.
You're gonna put them on your nose and let them fly, or let her fly away, or on your finger. Put her on your nose.
That's weird.
All right, that one this time? Didn't get away.
Oh, okay.
Put it on your nose, Em.
Put her on her
Well,
nose and let her
it's
fly.
not connecting.
It will. Look, but look, can you back up? There you go.
It is not connecting.
Okay,
Let it go.
it'll fly. It'll fly. Fly. butterfly, butterfly. Oh,
Can I help you?
it doesn't want to fly.
I know there's a bunch out here today. All right, pinch that on.
Catch two at a time.
You can catch two at a time. I have before.
Okay, okay, stay there, stay there.
You can catch three at a time. Because if they're all on the
Grandma!
around.